Hi guys, I'm back today with a new layout for Close to My Heart. I'm still going to be using the Beautiful Friendship collection because I really do love this collection. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to incorporate the June stamp of the month with the collection. And on my website, if you go to my Close to My Heart website, the link will be below, you'll see like the heading that is up on the website, and I printed it out, and it's this here. Hoping you can see that okay. But I really love the look of that layout there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this layout as my inspiration like I did in the previous one, and I'm going to use it with the Beautiful Friendship papers and the stamp of the month. This is the June stamp of the month, and it's called Bushel and a Peck, and it's really super cute. So that's what I'm going to use. So that's what I'm going to be working from, and I will see you at the end. It seems so strange doing a voiceover again. It just feels weird talking to myself. But yeah, anyway, so what I'm doing is I'm using that little girl from the June stamp of the month, Bushel and a Peck. And this time, so I'm just stamping her out with my Memento because I'm actually going to use my Twin Touch Shenhan markers. I think I said it right then, which you can get through Close to My Heart. I have the whole set, and I've never really used them. Because I was a previous consultant a couple of years ago, I managed to get the whole set then, and because they're still available now, so I've never had to rebuy them. And and I've never really used them, so I decided that I'm going to pull them out and give them a go and colour this girl in with my markers. So what I'm doing here is I'm just like doing little swatches and tests to see what colours that I wanted to use. So I've selected my colours. I have no idea what the numbers are. So, I mean, if you really want to know, leave me a comment, and I can reply with the numbers that I used. Like I said, I'm not an expert. I'm far from an expert using alcohol markers. This is probably one of the tools that I've always struggled with, and I've never really been able to sort of get the hang of it and get the blending all right, because there's some amazing women and men out there who are just amazing at using the alcohol markers. That's including, the Metsby markers, which are the ones that I have actually as well, and the Copics. I mean, like, they're really popular, but they're very expensive. So I've never really used a Copic because I don't own one, but I've been using the Metsby markers that I've been using. I really struggle with getting the blending right. So before I started colouring this girl, I got on YouTube and I watched a couple of blending YouTube videos, and I sort of just went from that and just hoped for the best. So I'm actually pretty happy with the way she came out, and I did learn a really good trick, which I didn't know before, is that the blending marker helps you. It takes away the ink, if that makes sense. So, like, I'm sorry, I'm so off camera here. That is so bad of me. Anyway, but if you can see closely on her boots, I've coloured them in pink, and then I've used the the blender tool, and I've just gone around sort of around the front and on the toes to lighten it up, and it's actually removed some of the pink. So it looks like it's got a highlight, you know. Do you know what I mean, if that makes sense? So like I didn't even ever realize that before, and you're probably all sitting there laughing at me, because I'm probably the last person to realize what that blender was for. I thought it was for blending, and I mean, you can use it for blending, but I find that it doesn't really work for blending as well. And like something just snapped in my head when I saw that on a YouTube video. I wish I knew which one it was, and I can't remember because I watched so many. I'll see if I can find it, and I'll put the link below. And it just snapped in my head, and there she is. It's so cute. And now I'm gonna pull out some browns to do her hair, and I'm just checking the colors again as well, because I want to make sure I know what color I want, and because you can't really tell from the lid. And there's my girl. Isn't she so cute? So I probably will be using those markers a lot more in the future, because they're really super fun to play with. So, I mean, if you want any more information on them, you know, send me an email. I'll leave my email below, or leave a comment below, or, you know, I mean, there's so many ways to contact me these days. I mean, you know, social media, you can pretty much contact anyone anytime these days. So now I am basing, like I said in my little intro thing, but I'm basing it off that layout that is on the my website, on my Close to My Heart website. It's the header that Close to My Heart do. So everyone has it, but yeah, I really liked the look of the layout and the way it was, you know, laid out, and I liked how they had incorporated. Well, it was really a layout. Look, I'm talking gibberish. It was a layout to promote the June stamp of the month. So they had used different papers, and I decided to use my the beautiful friendship papers still, because I'm really loving these papers, and I still have so much left. I mean, I could probably do another few pages, no problems at all. But I really wanted to use this little girl with the floral paper because it was so cute, and that's why I coloured her in those colours to match the papers, the beautiful friendship papers. So I've pretty much stuck to the layout design that I am, you know, copying, I should say. Do you say copying? Stealing? I don't know. But yeah, you know what I mean. But I'm going to tweak it just a little bit, just to make it, you know, my own a little bit. But it's pretty much going to be laid out the same you know, format, but I'm just going to move some of the elements around. And at this point, I hadn't actually picked my photograph that I was going to use yet. So that's why I've got that 4x6 photo card there, because yeah, I needed to sort of be able to place it on where I wanted it to go. Yeah, because I still hadn't worked out which photo I was going to scrapbook, and to be honest with you, I hadn't even looked. Like, sometimes I just want to make a layout and I haven't even got the photo, and then, you know, then you find the perfect photo and it all just falls into place. I don't know if anyone ever scrapbooks like that, but sometimes I do. Because, you know, well, sometimes I get a bit lazy and I can't be bothered to go through all my files and find a photo, print it out, edit, print it out, you know, all that sort of stuff. So I am, yeah, a little bit lazy in that way. So what I've done, in the beautiful friendship paper pack, there's like a project life sort of page where they've got all the 4x6 cutouts and 3x4 cutout cards that you can cut out. So I've cut out one of those to use for my journaling, and I've also used the beautiful friendship, the little embellishment pack that you can get also, which is really, really cute. And I've pulled out that word sweet there, and yeah, there we go. I've come back with a photo. That's a bit weird. So yeah, so as I was saying, I've used that word sweet, and there's my photo. That's my daughter Georgia, and that photo was actually taken last year after her school concert. And for her hair, she had to have it up in braids, and because the concert goes for 2 days, I left the braids in for 2 days. And so the morning after the last concert, she's taken them out, and she's got her nice beautiful wavy hair, and she just loved it. She felt so glamorous with her wavy locks, and it's just such a beautiful picture of her. This was just taken on my iPhone, standing in the kitchen, so it's nothing special, but I just think she looks so pretty. So pretty. So now I'm just sticking down all my little bits. So like I said before, I've stuck to pretty much the same layout. I wish I had shown the layout again, so then you could see it. That would probably be smart. But I've added some extra embellish in little bits and pieces, and I've also, because I've used a different title, and I haven't put the girl in the same spot, but basically it's, you know, very, very similar. So I mean, you can go back and see, you can go back to the start, or maybe I could put the picture up at the end in my photos. Yeah, I might do that. And then you can compare what I've done. So at this point, I've gone off, I've stopped recording, and I went and stitched everything down, because I wanted to add something to it that was more me and a little bit texture-ish. Is that a word? Texture-ish. And to make it more me, so I've gone and stitched around everything, and now I'm just going to ruffle up and distress my edges a little bit, and I'm going to stick everything down. And I do end up, I think I add another, I can't remember, I recorded this video like a week ago, week and a half ago or something, and yeah, I've just been so busy with work and the house and just everything that I just didn't have time to do the voiceover straight away, because I really need to get in the habit of doing that. So as you can see, I've put my little girl over that side, and she looks so cute. And I don't know what I'm doing now. What am I doing? Oh, yes. I'm just going to add some little leaves around the title and stuff like that. So I'm using the heather. I think I'm using heather. So I didn't use green because there's no green actually on the layout. And I thought, okay, I'm back. Okay, so this video has ended up being very long. So I'm going to quickly finish up while I'm talking to you. So I've adhered everything down, well, mostly everything. I haven't adhered these leaves down yet, but I've done my journaling. I've added my photo, and as you can see, like, this is very tame for me. Like, there's no layering behind my photo at all. There's, you know, like, there's a bit of texture because I ruffled up the edges here because I can't have a flat layout. I've used some foam tape to raise them up to add a little bit more texture, but this layout is very, very tame for me, and I'm really, really liking it. So yeah, we'll just finish up because I want to just add some of the embellishments, but I'm not 100% sure what I want to actually do. I know I want to add some of these flower here, maybe. You see, maybe I want to pop that up a bit. Use the wider one. Sorry if you can hear any noises in the background. My family are still up. I've turned down the TV, so I might just put that flower there and add a couple of leaves here as well. Maybe. Yep, okay. Yeah, so let me know what you think about this, me doing this style of layout. Do you like it, or what? Do you like it being a little bit plainer, or would you prefer me doing my normal style? And add this one just here at her little feet, and these ones I've kind of placed here because I want to add some around the title. Just a little bit of tape. I don't know if I'm off camera or not. I probably am, but I'm just adding some tape to these leaves that I stamped from the June stamp of the month, which is a really, really cute, even though it's called, what's it called? Bushel and a Peck, I think. And I actually had to look up what it was because I really didn't know what it actually meant. But it means like a hug and a kiss, I think. I think that's sort of what I got from it. I'm not sure. If I'm wrong, please correct me in the comments below. So that's that there. I don't know if I want to add any more down the bottom here. Do I want to add a little flower maybe at her feet as well? Maybe this flower. Where is it? Yeah, I'll put that there. There we go. Okay, so I think that's enough. So I want to stamp the sentiment, "You are awesome to the core," just under here. And this is a ginormous block. I should really get the smaller one out, but I really can't be bothered to go and get it. So let's hope it works. So I'm using the Heather ink colour, which is like a grey. It's really nice. It's, you know, pretty neutral colour. It's one of the new colours from Close to My Heart. And these are the new ink pads. And they're awesome. They're magnetic. And they're really, really cool. So I'll just ink this up. And hopefully, maybe I should do a test first. Nah. Let's just do it. I'll stick that in this little gap. Oh yeah, that looks cool. See, just down there. You are awesome to the core. Okay, so that's done, and of course I want to add just some little splatters because I gotta have something. I gotta have a little something just to finish it off. So I've got my watercolor set here. This is the Close to My Heart one. Which mine is very, very, very messy, I know. So what I might do actually is need a scrap paper. So I'm thinking maybe this colour blue. I've got to see which one's going to work. Where's my jar of water? There we go. Yeah. No, that one's a bit too bright. Maybe if I darkened that one up. So yeah, that's probably too dark now. It's probably not the best pen to mix with. So I'll pull out one of these. I didn't want this to be too long because this video is so long already. Let's add a little bit of black in there. Yeah, see, that's a better blue there. Okay, I'll just wipe that off. There. I don't need too much because I'm not adding that many splatters, so I'll just pop that out the way. Throw that in the bin, and okay, I need something to cover that up with. Here we go, a bit of plastic and cover up the photo. Okay. I'll just add some splatters here. And some splatters there. Okay, so, oops, I just smudged that one and that one up there. That doesn't matter. Okay. I've always got to stuff it up somehow, don't I? I'll just leave that one then. Okay, so I'm thinking that I am pretty much done. Though maybe I could add a bow somewhere. Maybe, oh, I could probably maybe add, oh, for some reason these bows won't come off very well. I think I must have just got a bad batch. just to finish it off. Okay, so that's my layout today. So this is using the stamp of the month called, I'll just double check the name. Where's the container? A bushel and a peck. So to qualify for this stamp, all you need to do is spend $75 or more and you can get this stamp set for $7.50. It retails at $27. So there's that one, and it's really, really, really cute. And I've also used the beautiful friendship papers again in this layout because I really, really love these papers. And in the kit I brought that paper pack that I got, which is $15 I think Australian, and I got the coordinating cardstock pack. I can't remember how much that was, but for $15 I still have heaps of paper left. I could easily do another 4 or 5 layouts, I reckon. So it is great value. So if you want to know any more information about our papers, please leave me a comment below or head over to my website, which I'll leave down below. So I will see you all next time with something new, and yeah, so have a good night. Bye.